HeroQuest. Deep inside another dimension, face battling barbarians and evil magic on a quest for adventure in a maze of monsters. This is HeroQuest, the fantasy adventure game where winning means mastering the arts of combat and magic. Once you get into it, you'll never be the same. HeroQuest. The legend grows.
What you are about to see are still images from a USB soldering microscope being handheld, so might be slightly blurred in a few cases, but they should show the level of detail found in the new HeroQuest game system miniatures. This index card game board is 5 by 5 grid per inch, and shown for scale and depth of detail seen in the images. Here we can see one of the bent open doors, and how badly the molding and packaging process was. There is a nice level of detail on the doors, such that the face atop them is crisp and clear. The Barbarian has decent muscle tone and a well-defined face. Extra care seems to have been made to pick the correct nose for the Dwarf. Wait, that didn't come out quite as I meant it to be said. Either way, his features are clear to see as everyone saw long ago, when those marketing samples were sent out to people pre-painted. The elf has clearly been made a female, which many people mistake for being progressive, when in fact the Elf Quest pack always included a female elf character, but it is now included in the core game because many times in the past people argued whether the elf hero was a male or female as the miniature was so androgynous. Wizards have no mouths? I have no idea what happened here. Maybe mine is just a bad mold, and you will notice similar bad molds and worse molds in later images. The Abomination would not focus at all, but even in this blurred state in the photo, you can see lots of detail on its face. The eyes, mouth, teeth and cheeks all stand out. Speaking of picking noses, who picked this style for goblins? I don't know, as this one had a good arm and the others were all wrong, or what, but all their right arms look broken somehow and not something that could be even demi-humanly possible. This goblin shows a lot more detail, and not just in the nose, but the teeth and clothing. A happy frown here might be because of all the webbing left on this goblin's hand, in the form of flesh, that was failed to be removed when molding the sprues. Is that a single earring or more flesh on the left of his head? This orc seems to have forgotten his dentures. The next orc is sad because he can't grow a beard like the dwarf, so had to have flash to fake it. Another bit of blur and incorrect focus, but we can only slightly see a mouth on this she-orc. Here I am unsure if she has an undercut or a mohawk, but this orc has lost her tusks. Are you my mummy? Yes. Yes you are. Decent features if not extremely faint. Skeleton again is in a blur, but you can clearly see a mouth, but not well-defined teeth. The skulls for use with the furniture might have been better to use for heads for the skeletons, because I have seen some from other people's videos that had better features. I don't recall ordering a side of hair embedded in my zombies. From the looks of it, that is also a nipple on this zombie. A hairy nipple. The Chaos, Dread Sorcerer has the face that the skeletons should have really had. These special characters are where the details should have gone, and simple clothing and more attention to faces on all the other minis would have done much better for those wanting tabletop quality minis, as well as those wanting minis to paint. As many others have found a Dread Warrior with a broken neck. This shows why these minis should have been sold on a sprue, but to save money I am guessing Hasbro had them made in China as a group sprue, not a retail sprue. Meaning that a sprue just contained all of head A, another with all of torso B, and so on. Players would have much preferred being able to properly assemble the minis in less horrid states than most of these are. Finally, the face only a mother could love, the rock bat, Gargoyle. Still not sure why it has bat ears and bat wings for a stone statue come to life, but its facial features are well presented on the mini to be just as menacing as the original Games Workshop Bloodthirster. Well, that is a selection of one of each mini from my game that took 13 months to the day to arrive after ordering it on October 30th, 2020. I guess my copy should be named Frodo, and will travel to the Undying Lands in about 20 years. I might do this again for the Mythic tier box, when I have more time and energy to take better photos on the details, or lack thereof, found on those minis. I can safely say that it took 2 hours of burning my fingers with a hairdryer to remove those blasted circle stickers that sealed the boxes to prevent them from damage from glue residue as it ages. Hope you have enjoyed this video and close-up look at the minis, and subscribe if you want to see the next one where I compare the new tile graphics with the original tile graphics. I will give you a bit of a spoiler. I am not happy with the off-center trapdoors in Keller's Keep.